The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Luis Severino gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Shohei Ohtani will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Right. the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Zach Kozak.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Splits the plate for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Carlos Stanton.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Encarnacion, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Batting sixth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Ready now, Carlos Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. Here's Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Number 17 has a play. 1 out.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Popped high in the air. Kinsler calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too much.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Soft liner to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Voigt on second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Missed with a slider. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And that one stayed up a little high. Trout stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's set and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a strike. Moustakas stands at second with no outs. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left. Simmons fields it cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1 through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off with the Angels, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Another 0-2 home. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Kozar is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Ready with another 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Voigt has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on the warning track. Angels go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit back up the middle. Kinsler to his right. He has it. Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cole Calhoun goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line drive to left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Giro, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Simmons over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
In there, 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Mike Trout is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his right. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller out to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
The designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way to Upton. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll.
Now batting, designated hitter, Zach Kozar.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
After it is Gardner. 1 out.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
The first baseman. From number 5, Albert.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Adam Warren enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.